When you're trying to be polite as a dance teacher, it's a good idea to say something positive and then say something affirmative, a direction that you want people to follow. So let's go through example 1 and 2 on how I approach those two ideas when being polite to your fellow dance teacher. How to be polite. Let's say you have a dance assistant in your class. You're teaching class and Tommy and Susie are fussing with each other and Sally's lifting up her skirt. Well, I had a teacher who would yell over me while I was teaching to tell those kids to stop doing what they're doing. Hey, Tommy, stop doing that. Stop grabbing her, which caused more chaos, and I got less focus from the kids. So what I did was I turned around and I politely said, thank you so much for your help, but let me take it from here. Now, no matter how I said it and how much you sugarcoat it, they're always going to be offended. So what you have to do is you make sure you have a conversation after class. It's really important that if you have a dance assistant in your class to keep a good rapport with each other, because they're going to be working there and you want them to feel good and want to work with you, because it can be very helpful. So I talked to her after class and I said, hey, I really appreciate all your help. You're so enthusiastic and the kids love you. If you could just do me one favor, and if a kid does happen to call out, just go up to them personally and help them kind of get back to focus. Then I can keep all the other kids focused on me while I'm talking. And now we get along great. Example 2. Let's say you are the new kid on the block at some dance studio, public school, private school, theater, whatever. It's not easy being a new person. And sometimes people like to take advantage of that and run all over you on your first day of teaching and to show you that they know what they're doing. Like, for example, I taught at this school. I had to jump in, be a teacher for the first day. Now, getting ready to go over the rules, when the teacher that was dancing with the kids in the class, it was a public school, said, oh, you don't need to go over the rules. We already went over them. You can just move on. And I'm like, okay. I said it nicely this way. I said, that is so nice you guys went over the rules, but I'd like to go over them one more time because I think there might be a few more rules that I need to go over that you haven't heard of yet that are important to follow when you're taking my dance class. And that nipped it in the bud right there. That's the idea, is that you want to be polite, but you want to show any teacher who's been there for years that you have control and you will run your class the way you want to. So that's example 2. So for those 2 examples, did you see how I handled that? I said something nice. I said, that's so wonderful you guys went over the rules. And then I took control and I was affirmative about my direction, saying, that's so wonderful, but this is how I want to run my class and I would like to go over them one more time. You're being polite, but you're being affirmative and showing that you do have control over the class and over the kids in class and you do not need their help.